And here we go to one of my favorite videos of all time, Craig's laughing montage. Hang on. Yep. Craig's laughing montage. Basically just Craig just laughing his ass off. And what we were really watching, we were watching all our old videos and stuff like that. And I think what really made him laugh a lot, cause like apparently you'll hear it in the video that he laughs a lot when he gets sick. So he's apparently allergic to my cat, and no other cat gets him sick. Only mine. And, you know, I've never heard of such a thing, but, you know, apparently it happens. My cat has just something about it, and he just got sick, and I don't know, apparently he laughs a lot when he's sick. Like, he comes to my house totally sick. He leaves, he feels totally fine. And it's because of my cute little kitty, which I love so much. Oh, I miss that little cat. Well, not technically little, she's fat as hell, but... Let's talk about how I met Craig. Well, I met him at Boy Scouts. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Boy Scouts. Oh, that's for pussies. Okay, I know. That's why I left, okay? I never was able to make it to Eagle Scouts because I was just like, you know what? Screw it. But we had some good times. Some real good times. I don't really remember a lot from Boy Scouts, but God, it was basically all we would do is draw pictures of these perverted pictures of like SpongeBob and Plankton, especially Plankton, sometimes Patrick and Squidward, Sandy, not Sandy as much, but oh, they were so perverted. So perverted. Oh, I wish I had those pictures with me, but like I still have them, but they're at home, far away from here. I didn't really like it because, you know, you had to be on your feet every single second. You couldn't take a break for 1 minute. You just had to keep moving. You had to keep thinking, and if you stopped thinking, people would know. And it is not. Boy Scouts is not for everybody. It's not for people who, you know, have attention deficit disorder or people who are freaking lazy, because those people will be it'll suck pretty much, especially since I was like the head leader of the Boy Scouts and everything. So yeah, that was a bad idea. I was voted on there, but of course I was popular and whatnot, so, you know, well, in their right mind would they say no. But at least Craig was vice leader, but it turned out that doesn't help because, you know, just like president and vice president, he only helps out if, like, the president dies or is sick or somewhere else. Yeah, that's when I knew that's it, I'm done. And I think Craig left too. I think he worked there, he gets paid now. But I don't think he made it through either, because I think he knew that when I left, it wouldn't be that as fun. Because everybody else was lame. They were all younger than us, and it wasn't any fun. Oh, and another thing we used to do, well, I think what I used to do, whenever I see a toad and I had to piss, I'd go piss on it. And surprisingly, they don't hop away. They almost look like they get high. It's just like they get this face like... just like that. So try it out. Next time you see a toad, piss on it. See what reaction you get from it. It's fun. It's fun when you're stuck in the wilderness with no electricity. When in that type of situation, you just gotta enjoy the little things. Okay, lazy fat ass cat. I like this one. It's cute because it really symbolizes my little mittens and everything. She's so lazy. I tell her to come here, she'll lie down. Now, she doesn't do it all the time, but in that particular scene, she did do that. And a lot of people didn't think it was funny, but I mean, since I know my cat a whole lot, I know that that is so typical. It's so typical. I mean, that defines Mittens. That just defines everything that she is. And sometimes I'm just as bad. Sometimes I'll just, I'll just chill with her. Your friends aren't around. You got nothing to do. I just chill with my cat. My cat's freaking awesome. Yeah. All right. Next video. Oh God. Psychiatrist number 1. Bestiality confusion. I really don't want to do a commentary on this. But, basically, I think, I thought about, uploading it maybe a long time ago, but I think it was too long, or was too long, so... And then when they changed it to 15 minutes instead of 10, that's when I decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. But I think it sometimes still questions me why I still even uploaded that one. It's just, again, very perverted. And none of the stories are true, okay? It's all made up. Most of it's improv. I didn't really have to think about much of it before. And psychiatrists, we've actually made several others. I think there was 2 more. I've only got 2 on there. But basically, me and Craig, we'd just do a psychiatrist thing when we couldn't think of anything ideas, and it was an idea. It was just cheap comedy that could last a really long time. So if we just wanted something like that, we just go, let's do a psychiatrist thing. And there were ones when I was a psychiatrist, but I don't know, weren't as good, and I had trouble uploading them, and I didn't really want to try again. I was just lazy, I think, at the time. Psychiatrist 2, Blackbeard disorder. Again, don't know why I uploaded that. And I don't think a lot of people watch them because they're over 10 minutes long, and people don't have that kind of attention span. And, I think Psychiatrist 2 wasn't as good. I mean, it was less perverted, but I think I got a little too silly, kinda. I don't know. I do like it, when he hits me with the notepad. An abusive psychiatrist. I mean, you've gotta think that some psychiatrists are just so depressed. Having to hear those depressing stories day after day after day after day. And a lot of psychiatrists actually really go crazy. They really do. I mean, they lose it. I think there was an incident, I think I read in the paper one time. It was about a psychiatrist who counseled people in war, from Iraq and Afghanistan, and he'd hear all these horrific things. And I think he ended up just shooting a whole bunch of people because he was just crazy. It was just so much to take in, you know. He just couldn't take it, and he snapped. And just, you know, I give a lot of respect to those psychiatrists because they've got a really tough job and they deserve the money that they're given, because some of the stories that they have to hear are just awful. Just awful. It's not for everybody. I could probably do it, but I don't know. Alright, and then we get to Lucas's story, point 5. I shouldn't really have uploaded this either, but I think at the time I had nothing better to do, and I kind of felt like using Microsoft Paint. And I kind of looked back into my tapes, because before I had a tape recorder, before I had a camcorder, I had a tape recorder where I'd record my voice, and I did that like, for a long time. Like, I think the first time I started using a tape recorder was like in 2001. And I still have those tapes in there, but they're nice and safe at my house, in my bedroom, where no one will get them. And then I didn't really start up again until about 2004. So, you know, I was just a young kid having fun. Most of them, I'd never, like, just having a just audio video, because I think it would suck terribly, because everything that I've kind of recorded on a tape recorder has sucked. I think I was just too young. I think that those, most of the times, YouTube didn't even exist. And the internet, I mean, it wasn't even worth having internet at the time. So, hey, just let off my imagination. Alright. Last one. Yes. Tribute to Mittens. Hey, that was more than a few hours ago from while I'm recording it. You're probably gonna be hearing this a lot later on, because because I gotta import it, and then so yeah. Tribute to Mittens, I was just basically testing out my widescreen. So if you haven't noticed that this is widescreen, I don't know. You know it's widescreen when it's 16:3 and not 4:3. That's how you can tell. And it was just basically some footage that I brought up with just my cute little mittens. Apparently I brought some of that footage up, and I just thought I'll just make a little Mittens tribute to the greatest cat in the world, so I can test out my widescreen, and it was a success. I'm so happy too, because it's gonna make my videos so much better. Because, I mean, 4:3 is okay, but, I mean, if you can make it bigger, it always makes it bad. Because most people, they don't, when they watch videos, they don't like to press the full screen button. They just like to watch it from that screen, which, you know. Well, you made it through. You made it through, and so did I. I'm so happy. I'm glad it's finally over. Now we can all move on, and I can go to bed, and then now you have the Pretty Boy Swag music video to look forward to. Yay! Alright. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.